We come back home and talk about a man who has been described by many as the father of Ghana football. One man who has won 3 out of Ghana's 4 AFCON titles, and he's the first man to have ever, from Africa, to have ever played in the Bundesliga, and he led the path for many other Ghanaian players who have an opportunity of gracing the green grasses in Germany. And he passed away a couple of years ago, but before he died, he decided to put together a book, a memoir that talks about his journey as a footballer and Ghana football in its entirety. That memoir was put together by Fifi Anaman, a broadcaster, a journalist, someone who has had his works on the Telegraph, ESPN, FIFA, Supersport, and many other platforms. You can see him right behind me smiling. Fifi, thanks very much for joining us. Tell us quick, what kind of a man was C.K. Gyamfi?
C.K. Gyamfi was a very humble man. I think that's the best description I can have for him.
He was a very humble man. Many describe him as the father of Ghana football. You were close to him. He gave you so many stories about his journey and all that. Tell us, why is he described as the father of Ghana football?
So he's described as the father of Ghana football by Mr. Cameron Dodu. He was writing a tribute to C.K. Gyamfi in the Independent after C.K. Gyamfi died. So that's where the expression father of Ghana football comes from. It's actually the father of Ghana's football tradition. That's how Cameron Dodu described him. So I guess that's where the term came from. But
the father of Ghana football tradition, right?
Yes. But if you want me to explain...
Please go in detail. Go in detail.
Yeah. So basically, he is the father because I guess that it's because he has his hands in everything, right? If you talk about anything Ghana football, you can find C.K. Gyamfi, a small link of C.K. Gyamfi in there. It doesn't have to be too big, just a small link. I think that's why they describe him as the father of Ghana football.
It doesn't have to be too big, just a small link. Can you take us through the links? Take us through the links.
So for instance, he didn't win in 78, but just recently I learned that he had a small role to play, whether he mentored some of the players or some of the coach. He didn't win Kotoko's Africa Cup titles, but he mentored the men that won the Africa Cup title for Kotoko. He didn't win Africa Cup title for House of Folk, but he mentored the man that won. So you get me? If you pick any major achievement of Ghana football, you can find something of C.K. Gyamfi in there. So since the word father means source,
yes,
right? It comes from the word source.
Yeah.
So I guess that it's appropriate, right? Source means something, where something comes from. So if you are linked to something, you are part of, where that thing comes from. So I guess that is why.
Fifi, tell me, this book, it has been in the offing for many years. It is finally going to be launched today. Tell me the amount of work that went into producing this book.
So there are two things. There was a lot of work from my end, but I came to meet a lot of work done by C.K. Gyamfi himself. So I guess it was a collaboration, but since it is his story, it is more of his work than it is my work, even though I was given the authority to own the words and the style.
Yes.
It is something that he started. The family told me that he started somewhere in the 70s. So his life basically was chronicled, and I came to meet him, and they said that you are the one to tell it best. And I guess it's a sense of destiny.
Tell me about this picture on our screen, C.K. Gyamfi and Kwame Nkrumah. Tell us about this picture.
Yes, so this is C.K. Gyamfi on the left, and that's Kwame Nkrumah on the right, right? Yeah. I can't see the guy at the back barrel because of my screen, but I am guessing it's Mohamed Salisu, who was a top left winger during that year.
Okay.
Those years, I should say. Now, this image has C.K. Gyamfi shaking hands with Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah. Kwame Nkrumah was the first president of Ghana, as we all know. Yeah. And Kwame Nkrumah was instrumental in the life of C.K. Gyamfi, as in he was the father of the philosophy that made Gyamfi the first black coach of the Black Stars. So he was the one who sort of advocated for black men to be able
to manage their own affairs.
Exactly. Ghana had been hiring white coaches before CK Gyamfi.
Yes.
But it was Nkrumah who advocated, put one of our own in there. So I guess that's what makes this picture very symbolic.
Fifi, tell me, CK Gyamfi worked under the era of arguably one of the best sports directors Ghana has ever had.
Yes,
I'm referring to Ohene here. And many people describe him as a large figure. How was he able to work with such a character?
Yeah, so Ohene was a larger-than-life figure, but it was a symbiotic relationship, right? In that Ohene would sometimes interfere, CK would sometimes agree, sometimes would not agree, based on the situation, per his judgment.
Yes.
You understand? So yeah, it didn't matter though. Ohene always wanted to have his way. CK Gyamfi just knew how to wriggle his way around every single situation. And it's funny, but Ohene is described as one of the most accomplished administrators to come out of Ghana in terms of sports.
Yes.
But before him, there had been Richard Mabu Akwe.
Yes.
Richard Akwe,
the Lionheart,
was the man who started football organization in Ghana. So Ohene came into power in September 1957 through an overthrow, as describe it as. Yes. So
he accused the chief of staff of the Marshall Palace of his pen being behind the decision for people to overthrow him as the head of Ghana football.
Yes, that's Kembediako. I first read about that in Kembediako's book. Yes. So Kofi Bedu is reported to have written a lot of columns.
Yes.
That pushed Akwe out of power and brought Ohene into power.
Let's talk about the launch tonight.
Ohene on your screen.
Yeah, let's talk about the launch tonight, which is happening.
Right.
Tell me, what are we to expect? Who are coming?
Right, so it's at 4 p.m. at the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, and everybody who matters is going to be there.
What do you mean? Everyone who matters? Who are they? Who are the people?
Everybody who knew CK Gyamfi, everybody who appreciates what he did for Ghana will be there. Any
names? Do you have names?
I don't want to give it all away. Just come in.
Okay. Fifi, wrap up pretty quick for me on that last AFCON Ghana won in 1982. What did CK Gyamfi say about that success?
He said that it was unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. You should read the
you have a picture with CK Gyamfi, right?
Book to find out.
Yes. Yeah, we'll get a book to find out all the things that were discussed. But you have a picture with CK Gyamfi, right?
Yes, that's the picture on your screen.
Okay. The young Fifi Anaman and the old CK Gyamfi. Fifi, we appreciate your time. Thanks very much for joining us. I've seen your tweet, though. The president of the country, Nana Akufo-Addo, will be at the launch of the book. Tonight, it is happening at the Academy of Arts and Sciences. And Fifi Anaman, he wrote the book for CK Gyamfi. He took over the writing of the book somewhere 2015 after he was adjudged the multi-choice CNN Best Journalist for his article, How the Black Stars Stabbed a Nation in Cold Blood. This is how we wrap up sports here on the AM show with me, Muftar Nabila Abla. We appreciate your company. The show continues right after this.